This is a perfect example of what they mean by single women keeping women single.
Stop being so available. Stop being so predictable. You're boring. Women need to be what I like to call my version of positive toxic, and I'll give you some examples.
Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. So fellas, which would you prefer, a boring woman or a toxic woman?
Let's just say you and him have a regular routine, and on your way to work every morning you give him a call, y'all talk on the phone. At least one of those days out the week, don't call him. Tell him, hey babe, I'm so sorry. The day got ahead of me. It was a crazy morning. I was rushing out the house. I totally forgot to call you.
So lie to him. But if he lies to you, you'll get mad about it.
Then you're going to cancel one of the date nights. Cancel the date. If y'all was supposed to hang out, maybe y'all was going to go to dinner, you're going to cancel it. You're going to tell him, hey babe, I know we're supposed to hang out on Wednesday, but I have a work project that I have to hop on. Do you think we can do this another time?
There are women crying out there about men not taking them on dates. And now this little girl is telling you to cancel the date, even though she's lying about having other plans.
Checkmate, okay?
He didn't check you, so what are you checkmating?
Then when he says, babe, do you want to hang out on Thursday? Maybe we can do dinner or something. You're going to be like, I would love to hang out with you, but I promised my coworker that we were going to do happy hour.
Say you want your man to leave you without saying you want your man to leave you.
Men love women that are unavailable.
No, when a woman is unavailable, we just find another woman who is available.
You gotta put a little sauce on. You gotta keep his mind wondering. You gotta keep him intrigued. This is how he's gonna stay interested. This is how he's gonna be all over you, okay?
A young girl telling women how men think. So how many of us men know that she's way off target?
This is also gonna program him that being with you is not gonna feel like he's in jail. This is gonna show him that you know how to prioritize things other than him, okay?
By lying to him, telling him that you have other priorities that don't exist.
Men hate feeling like that they're in jail. So this is going to show him that you have friends, you have other things to do. And this is going to keep him on his toes. And at this point, we really need a secret community, y'all, because I can't keep telling all y'all this stuff on the internet while the man is listening.
How much you want to bet? There's really no man listening. This is what it's come to with these so-called women here in this country. Everything she just said is the fastest way to get yourself left by a good man. You keep canceling dates on him, and I guarantee you, he'll find another woman who's available, who's not playing these childish games. Keep on listening to these little knuckleheads if you want to, and I promise you a future where you'll be manless. Here's the cool part. They went on her TikTok and they let her have it about this silly little video.
Women need to be what I like to call my version of positive toxic, and I'll give you some examples.
This is why some of y'all will forever be alone. And then the younger women who listen to her, because if you're older than you got common sense, you don't listen to bullshit like this. But the younger women who listen to her, all you're gonna do is f up your love life. There's no such thing as positive toxic behavior. If y'all usually talk on a one Wednesday, even though you're free and you can talk to them, just make up an excuse for why you can't talk to them. There's that. Why do y'all play so many f***ing games? Y'all don't want y'all life to be easy. You don't want it to be simple. You don't want your love life to just go smooth sailing.
Actually, no, not this type of woman. She's so used to having chaos in her life. So when she's in a relationship with no chaos, she thinks she has to create chaos. Her mindset is the result of dealing with the bad boy types. Nothing but chaos.
Stop being so predictable. You're boring. Women need to be what I like to call my version.
Basically, she's saying that, like, if you have a normal routine with a guy, you need to switch it up, basically, to, like, keep him on his toes. If you had a date plan, cancel the date to seem like you're so busy and so unavailable. Every day I get on this app, we're just the blind leading the blind. She don't know and we don't know either. And here we are going back and forth telling us, like, it's enough.
And you're right, it is enough. But thank God there's channels out there like mine that will help these young men keep from falling for little knuckleheads like her. If she's playing games, she's nothing more than a tall child. The minute you find out, walk away.
Stop being so predictable. You're boring.
You know, there has to be a point in life where us as a collective, you know, we're going to have to just choose to grow up for once. None of what she just said in that video is going to help you in any way, shape, or form. It's not going to benefit you 3 or 4 years from now. See, the way that she's painting things, a woman has to be a certain type of way. She has to be a certain level of toxic. She has to do things in order to get the validation of a man, in order to get his attention. And if she's not being that toxic, then every man she meets is going to move on from her. They're going to play her.
Exactly. Keep playing these games, and I promise you, there are guys out there that will find out, and they'll just keep playing the game right along with her. So as soon as she cancels the date, he's gonna go and spend his time with another woman.
Bro, I promise y'all, there's absolutely nothing wrong with choosing peace. If you're yourself, right, and you start talking to a guy, and you realize that that might not be enough for him, then that is okay. It's okay. He's only one individual. Not every person that you come across is gonna be the one for you. Dating is a hit or miss. But you don't have to change who you are. You don't have to alter yourself. I promise y'all, one of the best parts of dating is knowing that you didn't have to change yourself.
And if you have to change yourself to keep the other person interested, you're with the wrong person.
Men love women that are unavailable.
Girl, it's only so much a man is going to take. You keep canceling him or doing shit, you start moving weird or acting funny. What man do you think is finna just let you do that? If anything, if you got a good man, he's gonna ask you, hey babe, what's going on, da 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 da. But any other regular schmegler man, he gonna find somebody else that's gonna make time for him. He's gonna find somebody else to make time for him.
That's right. And it's good to know that other women are making videos going against this little knucklehead.
Oh, you're boring.
Every time I get on the internet or this app here, women get on here and say the quiet parts out loud over and over again. Why would you intentionally ruin your relationship because you need some form of chaos in your life? So if you got a good person at home, cherish that shit. Cherish it.
Baby, this ain't gonna do nothing but give you a one-way ticket to being single for the rest of your life, crying in your bed, wondering why nobody wants you.
Stop being so predictable. You're boring.
Okay, hear me out. If you have a good man that is healed, emotionally intelligent, and communicates with you, I need you to exit stage left because what she is talking about is not for you. Try it on that good man if you want to, and he will be going faster than your paycheck at bill time. Now, if you are dating a man that has narcissistic traits or a man with unresolved trauma, what she's talking about is actually kind of valid.
And now she's gonna prove what I said earlier about chaotic type of men that these young ladies, like the one that made this original video, are used to.
Men who play mind games and are used to chaos and dysfunction get bored very easily.
And are usually raised by single mothers. And a lot of men who are raised by single mothers pick up traits of women. And if his mother is a toxic woman,
the more you try to do everything right, the more predictable you are over time, turns them off. And eventually they will try to self-sabotage the relationship just to have some kind of chaos and dysfunction to make them feel normal. Because peace is something they're just not used to.
and for those of us who want peace, seek peace, and demand peace, we're never gonna understand this.
Now, I'm not encouraging nobody to be in no toxic relationship, but if that's what you're into, then the things she is talking about just might work in your favor.
She's definitely correct, but keep this one thing in mind. That garbage doesn't work with a good man who wants peace. So keep that chaotic nonsense over there with the chaotic men.
Women need to be what I like to call my version of positive toxic. And
She is not talking to you. Don't listen to that shit. And this is no offense to that creator and her content, but stop listening to stuff like this. See, this is exactly why men and women are so divided when in reality all we want is love. Number one, to me, there's no such thing as positive toxicity. That's an oxymoron, okay?
Definition of oxymoron: a figure of speech that combines contradictory words with opposite meanings. Example, an intelligent idiot.
And why would I want to conduct myself in that type of space in an actual relationship? So hear somebody say, sometimes you got to be toxic. Switch up your routine. No, baby. If my man likes me talking to him in the morning on my way to work and that's what we both enjoy, that's what I'm going to do. If I like cooking for my man on a Friday night and cuddling up on the couch and satisfying him and his appetite, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen if we continue to listen to shit like this. We're all going to end up by ourselves.
Yep.
And that's not the way that God intended, okay? We're all meant to be with something and in something or being loved by somebody. But we cannot just snap out of this toxic bullshit, playing all these games.
And that's exactly why we have the Passport Brothers movement.
I don't have time to play games because I want something real and somebody real. And I can't follow guidelines like this. Now, if you do, to each his own, let me know how it works out for you. But I'm going to tell you something. These men are going to get extremely tired of us.
Too late.
The way that we are sick of them and we telling them they already got so many rules to follow. Oh, I don't eat at Cheesecake Factory. I don't like Olive Garden. And I can't drive in a car like that. And I don't want coffee for a date. They're already sick of us. And what's going to happen is men are going to be extremely content with being by themselves if we keep playing stupid kitty ass games like this.
Or
There's absolutely no way that if you are in your late 20s, early 30s, or in your 40s, you should be listening to some shit like this. And once again, no offense to her, but this don't make no sense, okay? Stop taking this type of advice, because all it's gonna do is ruin you and your relationship, and you're gonna end up by yourself.
Well, at least the women playing these little games will end up by themselves, because we men, well, you already know, have options. Doesn't matter whether you're overweight, too short, don't make six figures, or not that attractive. If a man has the means, he can spend the rest of his life with a beautiful woman of his dreams who's not going to play games somewhere else. Ladies, especially the young ladies, you better not be listening to these little toxic girls. The end result can be devastating to your future.
I just want to find a companion.
I know you do.
I can't even go on online dating because I did that. I'm waiting for a friend to do it. Nope, that ain't working either. You know what I mean?
So you just got to be patient, Punk.
How patient more do I have to be?
Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these two videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.